Welcome back to A Beer and Review. On this episode, I'm drinking Blue Moon's Belgian White. It's a Belgian-style wheat ale, brewed with Valencia orange peel. Brewed with white wheat and steel cutouts, Blue Moon features a crisp finish and the perfect combination of Valencia orange peel and a touch of coriander. Bring out the flavor by serving it in a Pilsner glass with an orange slice. Well, I'm not going to be doing that because I don't have an orange. It is 5.4% alcohol by volume. It has an IBU of 9, which is really low, so it shouldn't be bitter at all, and I'm expecting hints of orange because they use the Valencia orange peel in the brewing process. It's unfiltered, so it should be a little cloudy, and it should have a citrusy aroma as well as citrusy taste to go with it. I'm drinking out of the can, which some people don't prefer. I say once it gets out of the can, it tastes like any other beer for the most part. Some beers taste differently from can to bottle. It's usually not that big of a difference. If you're drinking straight from the can, you might get a little of the aluminum metallic taste from the can when you're drinking it. But I prefer cans because they're easier to recycle, and they crush down into a smaller, compact package to recycle. Anyway, where was I? See what she looks like, smells like, all that goodness. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a citrusy aroma with it. It smells really nice. It says it should have a zesty orange fruitiness with a light spicy wheat aroma. I guess I could smell a little bit of a spice to it. I get more of that zesty orange peel, orangey, citrusy goodness more than anything. So aroma, out of 12, I really like this aroma. I think it's quite pleasant. So out of 12, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give this. Out of 12, I'm gonna have to give this a 9. It's got a really great smell. Appearance, it's unfiltered. So it's a very cloudy, golden color. It's got a ever so slight tint of brown in there, but very, very slight to give it that golden color. It's quite nice, actually. It looks super drinkable, but again, it's cloudy, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna have to go ahead and give that it's actually really nice. I'm gonna give that a 3 out of 3 on appearance. All right, on to the best part, the flavor. It definitely has hints of the citrus. I suppose it has a little bit of a hint of sweetness. It's definitely not bitter at all, and thus the low IBU rating, or the bitterness scale rating, which makes sense the way it's brewed. It's a wheat ale. As far as flavor goes, I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. I'd say definitely go out and try it. It's pretty smooth. It's definitely not overwhelming whatsoever. It has it's more citrusy than you would find with normal lagers or ales because of the way it was brewed with orange peel. So out of flavor, I'm actually pretty pleased with this flavor. I like it a lot. Now they recommend drinking this with a slice or wedge of orange, and it does actually help out a lot with the flavor because it mixes in well with the orange peel that's already in it. You add a orange slice on top of that, and the combo is actually very, very tasty. And when you get in the bar, they'll usually give that orange slice with it because that's how it's supposed to be served. I don't have an orange slice, but the flavor is still very, very good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 17 out of 20. It is very, very tasty. Beautiful look, mouthfeel. It's a very carbonated drink, but not in a bad way. It's smooth, a little bit creamy on the finish. It feels like a beer in the mouth. Kind of a running thing is that beers taste like beer, or they feel like beers in the mouth. This one, it doesn't linger a really long time, but it doesn't dissipate quickly either. So it's right in the middle ground of just like pretty damn good mouthfeel. So I'm gonna give that a 4. Overall, I was quite pleased with this Blue Moon. I've had it before, and I go back to it every once in a while because it is a good tasty beer. So yeah, overall, I mean, I'm gonna have to go high on this one. I think it's a good beer overall. I don't think it's the best beer out there, but it is pretty goddamn tasty. So I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10, which I think is a pretty good score. Alright, wow, that gives us a score of 41 out of 50. That is scoring very high. Wow, I didn't expect it to score this high, to be honest with you. 41 out of 50 is a very good score. When you go to the bar, this is usually around the $6 a beer mark. And I don't quite know why, because every time I go to the grocery store or a liquor store, it's always on sale. And I could get a 12-pack for like $12 to $14, cans or bottles. So I don't know why it's always like $6 at the bar. Apparently, the bars, I mean, that's kind of like on the lower end. Sometimes it's much more than that. It's almost like it's being priced at a higher level beer when, I mean, it's a fairly common beer. So I don't get the high price at the bar. Buying it in the store, however, sometimes it's like the cheaper beer, which is a really weird thing. Bars, super high priced, liquor store and grocery stores, it's kind of on the lower end price. So I don't really get why there's such a weird discrepancy in those prices between the two. But I'd say definitely give it a shot. If you're going to try it with the orange wedge, because it does actually add to it quite a bit. I don't know if it would add to my score of 41. I think that is a hell of a good score for this beer. Overall, I am very pleased with this beer, and I will continue to drink it every so often. If you've tried it, let me know down in the comments what you think of it. If you haven't tried it, go ahead and give it a shot if you like this type of beer. And as always, let me know of any good beers that I should try down below as well. Thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for the next video. And until then, cheers.